And on your screen now are the Steel Eaters from the small forward spot. During the regular season, a very strong defensive group, to say the least. LeBron James third.
You know, if you're an opposing small forward, this could also be called a list of the league's most annoying players because they will be in your jersey all night when you're up against them.
And they're not just good on-the-ball defenders. They'll torment the players they're not guarding. A lot of those steals are the result of passes he gets his hands on away from the ball.
I'm sure he feels like they should have the lead right now, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
Williams kicks to Lopez, and the shot is good. Lopez has got 16 points.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Well, that's important because this game, I think, is going to be decided by who controls the paint in crunch time.
Now here's James. He's got 17. He dishes it to Olajuwon. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. 8 points for him.
Well, he recognized the advantage size-wise, and he went right at the defender. That's how you do it.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Seconds now into the second half. Lopez dishes to Williams. And that one's good. Williams has got 10.
They've been good on all three of their shots since coming out of the locker room at the break.
Cavaliers trailing. And here is LeBron. Olajuwon with a screen on Johnson. LeBron with it. Williams picks him up. Offensive rebound.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job. That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
Now, here is Irving. 5 points in the game. Now LeBron. Right through the D for the layup. LeBron's got 19 points.
Signature basket for him there. And, you know, they can turn this deficit around pretty quickly if he gets on a roll.
Williams passes to Johnson. Williams against LeBron. Williams kicks to Anderson. Back to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. James with the block. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. He's got 19 points, and there's a nice number in his assist column as well.
Yeah, it is a nice number. He's taken it upon himself to really find his teammates and to get this offense going.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Jarrett Jack has checked in for Anderson. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Jack with it, guarded now by Irving. It's Williams with the drive. Johnson dishes to Williams. Olajuwon against Lopez. That is good. Lopez has got 4 points this quarter.
All the points these defenders are allowing inside is inexcusable. That's 5 baskets in a row, and they've all been practically laid.
Yeah, they've got to harden and toughen up down there, guys.
LeBron's shot is good.
Well, he's clearly feeling it, Clark, coming off that fantastic game last time out.
Here's Williams. 10 points for him. 1:12 left here in the third quarter. The kick out to Jack. The 11-footer. Mozgov grabs the board. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. LeBron is doubled. The pass to Cooper for the lead. Rebounded by the Nets. It's Williams with the drive. Outside Jack. That one wide left.
He operates pretty well in traffic, guys, but that was a tough play to finish off.
James. That puts them in the lead. LeBron's got 24 points. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, each side having a tough time staying in front.
Well, the fans love it. I mean, a tug of war, back and forth affair, but if you're a coach, there's a little frustration here. You're trying to pull ahead, but pretty evenly matched games.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for the Nets.
Substitution for the Nets, Mason Plumlee.
The Cavaliers leading. Here's LeBron. He's got 24. Terrific design on the big play, and he lays it in. LeBron's got 9 points in the quarter.
That's just a case of two teammates working perfectly together. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
The shot's good from Lopez.
What an excellent performance from the field for him.
James outside. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close.
Western Conference, Round 1. James Harden and the Houston Rockets go on the road to do battle with the San Antonio Spurs.
And we're back to the action here in this Round 1 matchup. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
How about the creativity, guys? Terrific vision to pick out that pass and set up the basket.
Some serious creativity. Inside is Plumlee and Lopez. Anderson is out there with Darren Williams, and it's Johnson in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Back to Williams. Clock at 6. Here's the floater. Here's Lopez. LeBron with the block. On the wing, Irving. The second chance effort. The shot is off. Good D by Johnson. Brooklyn trailing. The dish to Anderson. Williams passes to Anderson. And it's Lopez at the elbow. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Lopez has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Nets. Cavaliers shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. And stolen by Darren Williams. LeBron with the block. Feeds it to Anderson. Williams kicks to Lopez. No good off the back of the rim.
I thought he'd make that one. And that's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
And he gets it to go. That's 28 points for LeBron.
Boy, this is shaping up to be a real barn burner.
Well, I think it already is. I mean, we're going to find out which team tightens up under the pressure and which one can stay poised.
The Nets have gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's on fire. They needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hands.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Young's checked in. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. During that last break, I heard Lionel Hollins as he addressed his team. We can't let up now. If we stay and make a few plays, we'll be right back in it. His message was clear. Stay the course, Kevin.
Now here's James. Shaken. And that one is hammered home.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Man, I like that. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I'd say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going. What a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
Well, both defenses have been on their heels all day, and it's begun to take its toll.
Back to Irving. The tray. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Tell you what, they're going to have a hard time climbing back into the game if they're going to continue to play defense like that.
Williams kicks to Anderson, and stolen by LeBron. And he dunks it down.
That very well may put the finishing touch on this one. Not at all the time to get sloppy with the basketball.
How about the killer instinct, Clark? Not running the clock out, but pushing it ahead and tacking points onto their lead.
Into Lopez. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down. Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D-ing. I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
LeBron dishes to Irving. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Boy, that mid-range jumper is a beautiful thing to have in your bag, and they've had it going today.
Yeah, but look down at the other end of the court, and the same has not held true.
Williams against LeBron. Williams passes to Lopez. Johnson outside, all alone. And Hakeem Olajuwon pulls it down. Olajuwon's got his 6th rebound on the night. Nice shot by James.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
Well, and that's why they're on this run, guys. They're getting the ball inside and getting really high percentage looks.
James against Williams. The kick out to Anderson. No good with the triple.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
And they've needed every one of those rebounds. I think that's what's put them in front here. They haven't missed a thing down the stretch. The rim must look enormous to them right now.
And they're doing it in the face of intense crunch time defense, making it all the more incredible.
That shot wide open. That's 28 points for Brook Lopez.
His shooting has been so good today. He may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
Cooper kicks to James. Pass to Cooper. Back to James. Olajuwon with a screen on Johnson. Just 4 to shoot. With the fadeaway. And again, it's Cleveland.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, that's how you close out a game, Steve.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're trailing by 10. There's 42 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Shot by Jack. Wide open. He drains the quick shot. The Cavaliers have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the 4th.
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play. Well, guys, tonight they came in here and really dictated the terms of the engagement, which is very difficult to do as the visitors.
You're right. That's not usually the way things work in the NBA. It's a great win, and no question, it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here.
And they have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Ball.
23 seconds left in the game. And here's Brown outside. It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. 17 seconds left in the 4th. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Sergey Carson. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
16 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And he commits the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he is unable to get the second one. Here's Johnson. Here's the 3. And James pulls it down. And an intentional foul right there.
That is that's his
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
LeBron James.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They trail by 8. 5 seconds left in the 4th quarter. What do you think, guys?
Well, this one's out of reach, so I'm not sure why they're calling the timeout here. Maybe just to try to work on something, maybe an out-of-bounds play or something.
Well, they might as well talk about what movies they want to see or what they want to surf on the internet, because this one's done, boys.